This one's pretty fun, looks pretty good. This is the Retro Ripper JP, built in carbon wrap technology. So you can see here, Retro Ripper JP. This board is directly based off of our Retro Ripper, which we released in the fall of 2018. It was a single wing rounded tail, and this board, which was requested by Nishi, was to take the Retro Ripper and turn it into more of a small to medium wave board with a little bit more tail area, but not a big giant squash. So we came up with this double wing super swallow. And the double wings allow the board to stay really wide in between the feet, you know, the front foot, and you get this wide, drivey, parallel outline, and then we hucked in a couple quick wings, and we pulled it into a relatively narrow swallow. So by using a tighter swallow, by using the narrower swallow, it allows for more precise control and pocket surfing, which is reminiscent of the original Retro Ripper, which is a round tail. So we wanted to still have that control behind the back foot, not too wide. That was the request of Nishi for Japan. So this is a great board, you know, small surf to overhead surf, no problem. I wouldn't say it's a small wave specific board, but built in carbon wrap technology, stringered EPS, it's very light, it's got a lot of flex, and it's a very quick reacting board. So based off this pulled in kind of swallow and the wide flat deck, it still retains other design elements of the Retro series, meaning the thickness is kept full forward into a classic 80 styles beak nose. That gives a lot of paddle power. It gets early entry into waves and quick up, quick jump. So there's a lot of down the line paddling and projection off of this low rockered forward high volume outline. You know, the rails are also based off of the Retro designs where it's a flatter deck, a steep rail with a low ball at the bottom. So it's kind of like, it's a high volume rail, but it doesn't feel round and fat like a baseball bat. It's got like a down pinch to it. And although it's a down rail, it's still turned soft under because it's got a single concave through the middle, unlike the early 80s boards. The single concave gives lift. It also gives plenty of curve to the rail rocker so the board can be surfed, you know, in the pocket, up and down the wave, not just gliding horizontally. Slight double concave through the fins, and the entire package is finished off with this classic 1987 MAYHEM from one of my very first logos that I ever drew. And we brought it back for the Retro series, combined it with these cool rail logos to give a fun, flashy, vintage 80s vibe. But obviously when combined with carbon wrap, a concave bottom, and all the things we've learned in the last 30 years of design, it's all souped up and modernized. So it's a little bit of fun, a little bit of fashion, and a lot of future fast forward, history making, memory making good times. The Retro Ripper JP.